Hey, how's it going? And I've got to say, that was a crazy, entertaining, and weirdly strange game. I don't know what it was, it just felt like it was scripted. It just felt too ridiculous. Maybe it's because the French didn't care. Maybe it's the fact that they just gave us that because it's third place. And I know we finished third. I know England won. But we didn't win the cup. We got a bronze medal, and that's the weird thing about this match. It was entertaining when it didn't need to be, and that match it kind of pissed me off a bit because even though we should have been playing like that from the earlier matches, it's just kind of like, why did we just perform like against Argentina? Yeah, we wouldn't have scored six past Argentina. No, we wouldn't. But we should have scored in the second or third at least. I mean, France didn't look interested. It almost just feels like the game was probably rigged somehow. I have no idea. You know, I was on the phone to friends for a few hours, but I still watched it. There was too many shots going in. It just felt like it was just end to end. The first half I could practically remember. I got to remember who scored some of the goals. I think Saka got a hat trick or something like that. I could check it anyway. And I remember us going 1-up from like a good Declan Rice goal. I remember us going 2-up from like, was it a Bellingham header? And another goal, I forgot who scored that. And yet, I think it was it Saka again or something like that, scored a goal? And France should have also scored two goals, with Pickford making two good saves. They also had moments where they probably should have got a goal and other shots. We had a bit of shots too. Rashford was brilliant again tonight. Second half came in. Whew. I mean, I'm pretty sure Mbappe got the first goal. And they also scored. They also got another goal back. And I'm thinking about, so what's happening? It was still end to end. England was bombing forward too, and they had a shot, I think, or something like that, where they should have scored before France got another goal, and France got a third goal back. Now, I don't understand this. What is going on? It's like, I know we're playing for third place, so both teams probably didn't really care as such. And then I thought, is this going to be 4-4? What is this weird, strange game that I witnessed? This shouldn't be. If anything, this match should have been a 1-1 or 2-2. Really just felt really like a strange game. My parents, I had to watch it because I wanted to do a review on it. It's still part of this World Cup season. But it's just weird. And I kind of forgot there was a third place match to take place. So I forgot about that briefly. And I'm glad I actually did watch it there because it's a mad game. And then we got a penalty. I think Saka scores it. Oh yeah, he did get the hat trick, I think, anyway. And I was just like, okay, so that's got to be game over then, right? And no, I think France scored a fourth goal, and after we got the penalty, and we went 6-4 up in stoppage time. And again, I got to try and remember who scored that. Because honestly, I cannot remember who scored some of these goals. I know Saka got a I know Declan Rice scored a goal. I think it was Beckham. Somebody scored from a corner. I'm going to have to check all these goals. Yet there was more shots from France on target. Yet there was more shots from us on target. It was just a really crazy, frantic, odd game. And it didn't make sense to me. And I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy in the slightest. I was just like, you're working hard just to get a bronze medal, which is a medal, but it's not the trophy. That's the thing that annoyed me the most. If it was a final, I feel like it would have been France that probably would have beaten us, really, to be fair, would have worked harder. The fact that, we worked hard in a game that didn't matter. And again, Argentina, right, as I said before, we weren't going to score so many goals past them. But we were probably more than capable of going for a second against them. That's what annoys me the most. That you could say it was not a bad World Cup campaign just simply because we got as far as we could and we got close to the final. You got to say, you can't fault Tuchel for that England team. It's just the defence was the worst part. But playing for third place, you could probably say, I mean, that's probably okay. But again, you're in it to win it. You're not in it for third place. It's kind of like, it's kind of like people being happy where, finishing third place in the Premier League. And yeah, you could say they made progress if they finished lower, but it's not the Premier League trophy. You just made a bit of progress. That's about it. And they don't award medals in that one. So why on earth is there a third place match taking place at a World Cup? Why is that even a thing? That should not be a thing. Once you're out, you're out. That literally is the most pointless game ever. Yes, it's entertaining. Yes, we were treated to goals, and I respect that. But I don't respect why they just give it, where they just have a third place game. That's a nothing game to me. That's the most pointless game in history. And the fact that the players were smiling at the end, it's almost like it was like a friendly game, or like they were playing at a playground, being like, yeah, that was fun, man, yeah. Good goal you scored, great goal, yeah. Oh, that's funny. You did, you played well there. Shake each other's hands and smile like they probably find it funny. They probably thought it was a joke on that pitch. And France, I feel like I won't say they gave us that. I just feel like they kind of just didn't bother with actually playing well. I mean, the team was strong enough. I just feel like they didn't care. And I didn't care either. I just think it was one type of games where I just took it as it is. I wasn't gonna try and remember every shot on target because it could have been 10-10 at that point. That's the type of game it was. It could have and should have been 10-10. Or even like it could have been 8-4, 8-5, or even 8-6. It was such a mental game. There was so many shots on target, I couldn't apprehend it. I never seen that amount of goals. I heard it's the most goals ever in World Cup history or whatever it is, but I don't know what the commentator said. It's just it's just a bizarre game. Third place in a game that did it in a crazy weird game that didn't matter. So yeah, weird thing is this video ain't gonna be that long. I wasn't plan to do a long video because it is very late because in the time I'm gonna upload this video. So yeah, I need to go to bed after I upload it. But yeah, I just figured I had to talk about this in case I forget after I wake up. So yeah. Well, I make this video then go sleep after I wake up, you know what I mean. So just so I don't forget, and yeah, it's a video to end the season, and I'm not too disheartened by England. I thought Argentina was slightly strong for them, and yeah, nearly took them to extra time. So to talking about, we need to sack Tuchel. Southgate was probably the worst Indian manager ever. I know I got into football late, but when I see the worst manager, he was a poor manager. I don't think we were even goal machines under him. Group stages, England's always going to be strong. When it comes to this type of big tournaments, England stepped up when they needed to. And you know what? I can't fault this England team. If anything, we deserved that final, but I think Argentina had a bit too much for us, which they did. And I respect that, and the defence couldn't cope with it. That's what cost us in the end. But yeah, listen, Tuchel, you have my respect. Next time, because the Euros is going to be up afterwards, probably 2 years or something like that, or whenever it is. Next time, just pick a better team, pick a better defence. But the attack wise was good. Defending was just poor, and that's the one thing that needs to be studied. Anyways, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, comment, share, subscribe and hit the notification bell. So see you in the next video.